Like, do you read newspapers or articles, or what were your sources
As
of
like
reading?
the importance of newspaper reading is very
Small
much
extent, but
is
like
as
in
important
what I
as
used to do, I used to read the newspaper. I used to
engage with it.
your
Even the
comprehension will
editorial,
substantially increase. If one feels like I can't
to be
understand what the
honest,
passage
not
is saying,
everything
this
is like you can't get everything easily. You have to put some more other efforts from your end. Then only you will get fruits. And believe me, and if you but on a general note, I used to fill my OMR sheet after every two passages.
And here are the
Uh,
most important questions of most of the law aspirants. Like, do you read newspapers or articles, or what were your sources of reading?
100%. Like uh, the component of mock analysis as like the importance of newspaper reading is very much is as important as giving a mock or giving and mock, doing a mock analysis. It's as important. Like it was essential part of my preparation. Like my day used to start with reading the Hindu, which I use. Like I used to read the Hindu, and I used to make notes out of it. I used to make like I just you can't get much information like static information from Hindu. You can get to a small extent, but like in what I used to do, I used to read the newspaper. I used to engage with it, even the editorials. I love reading political pieces and all this. So it more or less like it. I was more or less invested in reading newspapers. But for law aspirants or maybe like Clat aspirants, newspaper reading is very much important and very much crucial to Clat preparation because as everyone knows, the you have to read a passage for answering five questions. Then which requires two main things. One is speed reading, and another thing is comprehension.
Yeah,
So these newspaper reading addresses these both the components. Like uh, reading, speed reading, you will if you read newspaper, not only newspaper. If you start to read any English literature daily, or if you engage with any some more other material daily, your speed will obviously increase. Like everyone knows, like if you engage with an activity daily, then your what do you say? You will you will increase your standards, like not standards, like your expertise. Like you will so I used to read my newspaper at first. I used to take, like, let's say an editorial, like the editorial by the editor, not the guest editors, the what do you say, right column editorials, left column editorials, which I used to take more, sometimes 7 to 8 minutes during my start of my preparation. But the end of my end of my preparation, or now I can read it in maybe 4 or 3 to 4 or 5 minutes. So if you engage daily, if you read daily, your reading speed will increase, and your comprehension will also substantially will increase. Substantially, not just like like no, your comprehension will substantially increase. If one feels like I can't understand what the passage is saying, this English is tough for me. If you engage, because newspaper gives the you don't have any time constraint while reading newspaper. So
yeah,
like many people will, I think many people have experienced this. Like you read a sentence, you read one or two sentence, you
yeah,
think you
yeah.
understood, but
I
you
still
don't
have,
understand.
like, I still have the problem reading
Yeah,
newspaper,
yeah,
especially the Hindi.
even sometimes, yeah, even now sometimes, even like as a law students, we know, like when we are reading judgment, we feel we understood what the author or what the judge is saying, but we go back because we feel like we understood, but I didn't get that. I want to go again. So this thing, but like if you engage, like if you read newspaper daily, this component or this aspect will be addressed. You will get a solution for this. But even though it's not like it's not a easy thing to do, but like you doing it daily, you have to put in efforts. You To be honest, not everything is like we can't get everything easily. You have to put some more other efforts from your end. Then only you will get fruits. And believe me, and if you put in your hard work and the like preparation, you prepare with wholeheartedly, the result will be way more, like you will be so happy with yourself, you will be so happy with your result, because of you will acknowledge your hard work and that thing. So I would strongly, my sources were like, I used to do my GK, like I used to do the newspaper, Hindu newspaper, and sometimes I used to read the Indian Express, and sometimes very rarely Times of India also. But mostly I used only while I used to go for Indian Express only after reading Hindu. I just want to see what other editorials are saying, what other pieces are newspapers are saying. So I used to read Hindu, and I used to make a notes of it. Then in the evening, I used to go to websites such as Drishti IAS, GK Today. I what do you say? There's another website like IAS Parliament, something like all these GK websites, UPSC
Yeah,
preparation websites.
yeah, huh.
So I used to go through this website. I used to read, like the information there would be more elaborate. You will get a far better understanding compare on the subject, on the and the topic. So I used to make a notes out of it. So one major aspect of your CLAT preparation would be newspaper reading and making GK notes. This should not stop. Like, let's say you can do legal reasoning today, and you can tomorrow logical reasoning, and let's say day after tomorrow quantitative. Just based on your analysis, as per your requirements. But GK and reading newspaper should not stop. It has to. It is a daily essential, like it, at least for me.
Okay.
If you want to do it, you need to learn from the people who have already done it. Subscribe and click the bell icon.